Hey, and welcome to the 136th edition of Quotes, Quibble and Question, your weekly leadership development fix from me, Matt the Coaching Guy. This week I want to talk about high performance, but not in a sunshine and rainbows kind of way. The harsh reality that isn't seen on social media is not Wolf of Wall Street, and it's not grind and burnout. Real high performance, the kind that actually lasts and is sustainable. Because high performing teams are not built through massive moments of inspiration. They're built through consistency, through standards, through culture, and through leaders who show up properly day after day. Most employees are not asking for much. If you look at the employee engagement surveys across businesses, the same themes appear repeatedly. Does someone care about me? Do I have an environment to do great work? Am I paid fairly? And can I see progression here? It's simple. Yet so many businesses miss the fundamentals whilst chasing performance metrics, productivity hacks, or endless bloody meetings. High performance is not built on pressure because pressure is for tires. It's built on culture, and culture is shaped by your leadership. So your quotes for this week are: culture eats strategy for breakfast, Peter Drucker. The way to achieve our own success is to be willing to help someone else get it first. People do not care how much you know until you know how much you care, Theodore Roosevelt. And excellence is not an act, but a habit, Aristotle. So here's your quibble for this week. And one of the biggest myths in leadership is that high performance comes from demanding more from people. More time, more energy, and more impact. But the best teams I've ever worked with are not driven by fear. They start by stripping things back and focusing on what's most important. They know where they're going, they know what matters, they trust each other, they recruit based on a diversity of thought and complementary skills. And they felt safe enough to contribute ideas, and they knew the standards would be upheld consistently and communicated regularly. That's the difference. High performing cultures are not soft, but they are supportive. The strongest leaders do 5 things exceptionally well. They craft a story that's bigger than that job. They ask more than they tell. They create more leaders. They encourage mistakes and learnings, and they hold people to account. And none of this is glamorous. In fact, most of it is repetitive and time consuming. But leadership is often the boring stuff that's the most important thing. The basics repeated consistently will outperform intensity every single time. Because culture is not built on one big moment, it's built on hundreds of small moments where leaders choose how they respond, how they communicate, and how they show up. So here's your question for this week. Are you trying to build performance through pressure or through culture? And if somebody in your team will ask these 4 questions today: does somebody care about me? Can I do a great job here? Am I valued fairly? And can I grow here? What answers would they give? Because the answers to these questions will tell you far more about the culture in your performance than any KPIs will do. So thanks for listening to this week's newsletter. If you have any other subjects you'd like to hear more about, do drop me an email at matt@thecoachingguy.co.uk. And if you're looking to move from being stretched to strategic in 90 days, 12 one-hour sessions to unpick things, rebuild things, and make you a better version of yourself, drop me a DM, let's start a conversation, because we can fix the challenges you're facing now, make your life easier, and create high performance within your team. So look, have a great week. Bye for now.